yeah. You are visible, sir. You are
Am I visible to you, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
So, how are you?
Sir, I'm great. I'm great, sir. What about you? Thanks for asking. What about you, sir?
I am also
You
good, sir.
tell.
I am also good.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So,
Very nice.
you are Ankit Sharma.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I am Ankit
Okay,
Sharma.
that's good. That's good. So, where are you from? Could you please
I am, sir.
give
I'm
me
connected from
your,
Jammu and Kashmir.
brief introduction?
Yeah, why not, sir? No, why not? Okay,
Okay.
sir. My name is Ankit Sharma. I'm connected from Jammu and Kashmir. And
Okay, sir.
if I talk about my qualification, I am Master of Arts in Political Science. Nowadays, I am working in government sector since 2015.
That's good.
Uh,
That's good, sir. That's
just,
nice
I
to
had
hear.
just, yeah, I had just
That's good.
started uh, this language learning in this application from past 1 month. That's all about me. Little bit
That's
introduction.
great. That's great. So
What
you are
about?
on your learning journey, English learning journey just from last month.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
just
great.
past 1 month.
That's
Past
great.
one.
And you are a government employee.
Yes,
That's
yes.
also good. That's good, sir.
Uh,
So in which
what-
department do you work, sir?
Actually, sir, I am the health department.
Health department.
Yes, yes.
Right there in J&K.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good, sir. That's good.
What about you, sir?
Uh, I am Deepak Deopa from
Yeah.
Uttarakhand. I
Oh,
am also
nice.
serving in Uttarakhand State Education Department since 2005, and I have done my masters in English literature, Indian history, and Hindi literature,
Yeah, yeah.
along with B.Ed. And I actually English is my subject. I am English teacher.
Okay, okay,
So
great.
yes, yes, I am not on any journey. Actually, it's my daily routine to teach
Yeah, yeah.
my students in English right from year 2001. You may say when I was in just in post graduation, when I was doing my post graduation, right from that time I used to teach my juniors. So right from
Okay.
that time I was in the habit of teaching English, particularly
Okay,
English literature to my students, to my juniors.
okay, okay.
So that's all about me.
Okay, okay, sir.
And
You
you
are
can
very
ask
old.
whatever you
So
want
you
to
are
ask.
you are very old at this language. You
Yes,
know
yes,
very well
yes.
about this
I have a
language.
vast experience of this language, not only to say of language, but I have gone through, a good deal of English literature also, study of English literature also.
Why do you need this language in this application? So you
Actually,
have to come
I
in.
have never joined, any such forums, ever in my life. So I get to know about this, this platform. So I
Yes,
decided
yes.
to, check it,
Yeah, yeah.
how
It's
efficient it
good.
is, how,
It's
useful it is, and
good.
what people are actually doing right here. Why it is so
Yeah,
popular among, YouTubers, particularly those who are uploading their, conversational videos on, YouTube. That's why I decided to join it and have a try on it by
yeah.
myself.
It's great.
I
It's
recently joined this platform. Hardly
uh,
two
it
or
will
4 days back, I joined it.
it will help for beginners when you people just like come here because you're very old at this language. You know very well about this language as a grammatically, as a tenses, everything. You know very well. you, I maybe you very well. So it's
So you
great.
say that you have also a very sound, educational background. You are yourself, a master in, political science. You have done your masters in political
Well,
science.
actually, we belong to for rural area, so you know very well. They are not not facilities in communication of English,
Okay, I
and
can
you know
understand. I can understand, sir. I could not tell you that I too am
that
from Uttarakhand.
that
I
time.
am also from Uttarakhand. I am also from hilly region, just like yours. Jammu
Yeah,
and Kashmir and Uttarakhand, and they are almost same, having same topography, having same facilities, having same remote areas. So
yeah,
in this
so,
sense, we both are quite related to each other. You know
yeah, exactly,
and
exactly.
we have almost the same conditions, almost the same environment we are getting right here in both
When
states.
I was I was in completed Master of Arts Political Science 2014. So that time, so teachers used mostly Hindi.
Yes,
Wherever I
even today,
even
you are right.
difference, sir. 2014, 14 to 2014, 24, 10 years back. So it will. We can see little bit difference. So mostly to nowadays, school teachers are using little bit English communication in even
Yes, yes.
government school. Private school always speaking in English, but government school nowadays they are going to communicate English with students.
Yes, you
So
are
that
right, sir.
these
So
things are
you
not,
have got
yeah,
your education right from Jammu and Kashmir, government schools.
yeah,
Okay, that's
government
great.
school. I
That's
graduation from Jammu University and political science master of arts from
okay. I was also
in
having that subject, sir, political science at my graduation level, and I did my
actually.
graduation from Kumaon University in Nainital, right from
Okay,
Uttarakhand.
Nainital. Yes, I heard about Nainital.
Yes.
There are many universities. They are one of the university in Nainital, which is a very famous university. So our
Yeah, just
student,
like Srinagar, it's just like Srinagar. Not only university is popular, even even this place is quite popular among tourists worldwide.
yeah,
It's
Nainital,
a
Uttarakhand.
beautiful
I
place.
have, yeah. One of the friend, he basically he hails to Uttarakhand. Uh,
Okay, you have
uh,
got a friend who
yeah,
else
yeah. He
hails
wa-
hails
he is
from
working
Uttarakhand.
with me.
That's good.
Yeah, he is working with me.
Okay.
So so if I talk about this language, sir, I'm found I'm found this language to learn from childhood, but that time we don't have too much source. So after
Okay.
2015, I got job, so I quit all these things to learning purpose. But recently, I had seen many videos are uploaded at YouTube. So my we can say my soul has awakened once again. My
Okay,
soul is
that's good.
come out
So
in this
that's the
language
beauty
to.
of this platform, sir. This social media and all these forums. They are inspiring us to fulfill our long left passions. The passions
Yeah,
which have left earlier. It is again rekindling that that passion in us. So
yeah,
that's the beauty of this very platform.
yeah.
I have also noticed this.
Even we never thought this platform will come in social network. So that's very
Yes.
grateful for beginners, especially beginners. You are well educated and you know very well. But we are educated as but we are not well at this communication language. So but this is a good way for us to learning these communications. So I had just started
Definitely.
1 month ago because
Definitely.
I inspired Nutan ma'am. She motivated me because first time I had interviewed with Nutan ma'am and she
Okay,
added
Nutan
me in
Deep,
this
I think her full name is Nutan Deep.
Nutan Deep. Yeah,
Yes.
so she added me in this application. She told me, "Ki, Ankit, if you don't have any environment, so we will give one of the environment to you.
Okay. Sir, I think you have some signal issues right there at your place.
Yeah.
You are in, low signal area.
Okay, sir. What about now?
Again, you are quite, not visible.
Okay, sir. No, am I visible?
Now okay. You can carry on, sir.
Actually, I'm come outside from my office now
Okay.
for conversation in this conversation. Okay, sir. So tell me, sir, what about you? How this journey? So I don't have any question to ask, but you give me some tips with the language to how we can uh, good
Okay, actually,
fluent speaker.
when we have to learn this language, we have to keep into account the fourfold skill of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. We have to work upon all these skills. Only
Okay.
then we can be able to master this language. We have to work hard on our speaking skill. We have to improve our writing skill. We have to improve our, listening skills, and we
Yeah,
have
these
to
are four. We can
yes,
say these are
fourfold
four pillars.
skills. So
Core
we
pillar.
have to take care of all these, skills. We have to
But
take
sir,
into account all these skills.
tell me
So we
one
have
thing,
to
sir. You,
try
we,
our level
I hear,
best to improve all these skills.
I heard about this. And these are the four pillars
Yes,
to
yes.
this language. But I want to just ask you, ki, sir, is it necessary to writing, yeah, reading? Because sometimes we didn't get time too much this application for learning. So is it necessary reading and writing? So I because I prefer
You
only
can leave
listening
writing
and
a little. If you don't have
listening.
time, then you can, leave writing.
We can
But
can we
reading is must. Reading is
can,
must.
yes,
Reading
can
is
we
must.
prefer, can we prefer this only speaking too much instead of writing and reading?
You
uh,
must take a, you must take a newspaper, any magazine on regular basis. You can go
uh,
through those newspapers, articles, and those magazine articles. Just by doing so, you can be keep in touch with reading. So you
what
can develop your reading ability.
what we will get from these things,
You will
reading.
get how sentences are used in different context, different sentence structure. You will be able
Okay,
to see the use of the
okay,
different sentence structures while
yeah, yeah.
going through some reading article.
Yeah, yeah.
It is
So
must.
actually, yeah, I know it is must, but I prefer instead of these things, I prefer only speaking, communicate many people's day by day, because I think this
Communication
is
is
very
good, no doubt. Communication is good, but because before communicating or before expressing yourself, you, before anybody or before involving in talking, you must equip yourself with good vocabulary, good grammar, good sentences, good thoughts, good ideas, and for that reading is quite necessary
yeah,
as far as I think.
yeah, you are absolutely right,
You
sir.
get to
Uh,
you get to in touch
vocabulary,
of good
vocabulary
thoughts,
is
good
right.
ideas. Even
Vocabulary is
if you
very
are as you say that you are the student of political science and you quite
yeah,
well know it that
yeah,
there is a difference between listening to a lecture and going through a book on
yeah.
political science. So there is a difference, you know.
Sir, you know very well when
Yes.
when we were the student.
Similar,
So
similar is the
that time,
case with English language learning also. There also
let,
you have to
let me
pay
say,
attention on reading also. You have to take
but
into account reading also. Only then
I'm
you
just
can
talking.
be able to
Just
grasp this language properly. You have
yeah,
to go
but
through
I'm
its
just
grammar. You have to go through its literature. You have to go through its different study material.
okay, okay.
Only then you
But
can
I'm
be
just
able
talking.
to
I'm
express
just talking
yourself better.
about past.
Definitely.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking about past. When we were the students. So daytime our motto is only to how we can pass, how we can pass all classes. So
Yes,
that was
yes.
the motto daytime. So this is the leakage
Actually,
of our daytime.
the
We
emphasis was on the rote learning. We call it rote
yes,
learning. We have to just memorize the fact and we have to write it down, jot it down on in your answer sheet. That was
yeah,
the sole sole purpose of studying during that time,
yeah.
and it was told
Daytime.
to us by our teachers. It was instructed to us by our teachers that you have to memorize all facts, and all question and answers, and you have to just jot them down on your in your answer sheet. So
But
that was the sole meaning
we,
of education during that time.
but we
But
hadn't
now,
daytime
as a grown
realize.
up, we realize that all those things were quite futile. They were of no importance. They have no significance in our day to day life. That sort of
Uh,
learning has no importance. You know,
but you, but if you
they
talk
did
about
not, even they didn't lay emphasis on the practical aspect of the language learning or any other, branch of learning.
now,
Yes.
nowadays we we realize this language is very lucrative nowadays. In that time,
Yeah.
we hadn't
Definitely, it is
realized.
lucrative. You can have a good job opportunity. You can have a good business opportunity. You can have a good opportunity in even every social sphere. In every social,
My, my
in
motto
every
is
sphere of social activity, you have its significance, its
just
importance.
just 2 minutes. My motto is only, sir. If we aware very well about this language, we have to create environment in our family, because it will
Yes,
help. It will help to us, our children. Uh, in upcoming days, our children will be easily communicate different people's easily write, easily reading everything easily. So it will help her. It will help our childrens.
yes, definitely. For our next generation, for our
Yes,
offsprings, it is quite
exactly.
necessary to have command over this language because it's the world of globalization. They have to work in multinationals. We don't expect them to be in government sector. Most of the guys have to work in multinationals, and in multinational companies, MNCs, how important is in English. So in this
Yeah,
context, also it is important to have a command over this
yeah.
language. You
Even,
know.
even we can say, sir, this language is very easy to learn. Instead of Telugu, Maratha,
Yes, yes,
uh,
yes.
Kannada, yeah,
Right,
other
right.
states, other state native language, because
It's
this
quite
language is very
easy. It's quite easy in comparison to other languages. Its
very easy.
grammar is quite easy. Its practical use is quite easy. It has not that that sort of complex structures. It has quite easy and simple structure. You can have command over it just by having a little bit of vocabulary and the knowledge of a little bit of grammar. Even you can initially you can start with some mistakes also. Nobody is going to care about it.
We have to
You have to
sacrifice
make
next time.
other and understand what really you want to convey,
Yeah,
to him or her. So that's the sole aim of English. I think
yeah,
here in Indian context,
yeah. But
we have to learn the
as
communicative English right here, day to day English by which we can carry on our daily business. You know,
as
in
if
in
as
whichever
as
state we are, in whichever country we are. That's
abroad.
the
Yeah.
that's the sole purpose of learning
So,
this language, and most of the guys are learning this language just for that purpose, to make other understand what they want to convey in English.
yeah, in English, even we can say, if we have to keen any subject in any field. So if we have to good in, we have to sacrifice our rest time. We have interest these things. So I think we can easily get those things. Matlab, which
Right, right.
field I want to do, I get somewhere. For example, just we want to I want to able to good speak a fluent speaker. So this is my interest. So if I,
Yes, yes. So Ankit,
yeah,
as you are medical professional, right?
yeah,
You are in Medicare field, no? In the field
yeah,
of
yeah.
Medicare. So I think you don't need this English
Actually
for
this
yourself in your
no,
daily life,
actually
because
I
there
am in,
nobody is there with whom you have to express you before him. You have to express yourself in English. So
I
you
am
want to
working.
learn this language just for the sake of self satisfaction. You
Yeah,
have a passion
see,
for it. You want to talk like those people who are quite expert in this language, whether they
yeah,
are
yeah.
native or uh, native speaker or Indian speaker. You want to just talk like them. That's the
I'm
sole
not,
purpose, I think.
sir. I'm not working in health department in civil. I'm working in actually defense, in
Okay,
defense
you are
health.
in defense
Yes,
sector.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
So there it is needed. There really it is needed
So
because
that is, so
yes,
I want to learn this language, because many people who are my
yeah.
seniors, they
Yes, most
communicate.
of the officers, they are quite well conversant in this language.
Yeah,
And if you have a command over this language, then you can be in their good book,
yeah,
in
yeah.
your
I'm working,
superior's good book,
yeah,
and
in
they can
defense.
entrust on you some responsibilities
Yeah,
whenever such situation arises.
yeah, yeah. So that's why I'm learning, sir. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Actually,
I,
I have an elder brother. He told me
okay,
that when he was posted right there in Africa. He was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that mission, in foreign mission. He say that when he was in Africa, the officers whenever came to their post, they just approach him because he was quite well versed in English, just because of that quality, you know
Okay,
and
okay.
they get to know about him, and he also used to mix with the native people right there in Africa, who were quite aware of this language, and he get to know about the general opinion of that particular area, what people are talking about. And after that, when the officers, they used to come to him, he used to narrate them the whole incident, whatever is happening right there in that vicinity, you know
Then
so that's the importance
okay,
here,
yeah. Yeah. Mm.
here, you are you are in you are in that position where you can, where your officers can rely on you. So
Yeah.
if you are, well versed in this language,
Yes,
if you
yes.
have, command over this language, then
Yeah.
your
Totally right.
officers can rely on you
Yeah,
on several occasions, right?
yeah. Yes, yes. So, so how, sir, what do you consider we can we get can we able to this language very easily? Like 1 2 months or 2 3 months. What do you consider about me?
Actually, uh, it's not a Herculean task to command over this language, you know,
Mhm.
or to learn this language for, communicative purpose, communication purpose. You can, master this language, or you can have a good command over this language
Yeah.
just in 2 or 3 months.
We had discussed 22 minutes past. So, what do you consider about me? What do you
You are
think?
quite fluent in
Just I
English.
want to.
You have a very good, command over this language. You know,
Okay.
I think you are practicing hard for
Yeah, I'm
achieving this level of fluency, right?
I mean, yeah, nowadays I'm very industrious on this at this platform
That's good. That's good.
because I want to do something
Yes.
in this language
But
because
for
whatever.
me, I have never
Yeah,
tried to, learn this language.
so
Whatever
maybe
English I am speaking, it's just because I have gone through, a good deal of literature of this language. And I often teach in my class just like this. Just like,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
never prepare my lesson. I never prepare my lesson in my lifetime.
yes.
I have never prepared my lesson in my life.
Okay.
I always give extempore lecture right there in my classroom.
Teacher job is
Yes,
very
yes, I am an English teacher, and I teach
teacher.
up to 12th standard, and I never feel, that I have to prepare for
Okay, okay.
beforehand
You
for,
only
delivering my lecture right there in
just,
any class.
just, just give me a minute. I have seen many teachers when he go to school before going to school one day. And yes, before going to he prepare.
No,
They
no,
were
no, I
prepared.
have never prepared, frankly speaking.
But Nice,
I have taught in your,
initially,
KVs also, your army public schools also, everywhere in different faculties I have worked there as
some
PGT, as TGT, but I have never prepared my
okay,
lesson.
okay, sir, that's great. But I'm just talking about who are recently enrolled in this department, education
Yes,
department, teaching.
most of the
Uh,
guys, they are doing so.
they
They are not getting
initially
that level of confidence, to face the
initially
class without,
initially they are
prior
yes, yes, initially they
prior
are prepared
preparation.
by
They are
himself
not in that
going
position.
to the
You know.
class, because I have seen
Yes.
many teachers who with me means
Yes.
my friends some
Even
teachers
those who are, teaching this their subject, their respective subject for, 10 or 20 years, they too, prepare, many of them.
sir, you are
Yes.
now nowadays at this time you are very experienced teachers, so you I think you
Right
don't have.
from the beginning of my career, sir, I have never prepared my lesson ever.
Okay, it's great, sir. It's great for you.
Never. I have
Yes.
never prepared my lesson. You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Okay,
But
it's nice to talk to you,
all
Ankit sir.
fingers are not
Okay.
equal. Na? So you are one of the
Okay.
yeah
Have a good time ahead, sir.
yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
good night, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, good night. Good night, sir.
Okay, good night, sir.